Had like mango and banana trees just growing. Yeah. I'm a huge like gardening nerd.
Joe Rogan literally is in bed right now, and his eyes just went right the second he said
I sense a disturbance in the force. I was like, what am I doing here? Why did I spend all this money?
Exactly.
Then I lost my scholarship, and they're like, I get fucked.
Shut the fuck up, Shut up, dog. I brought it because of his thing.
I'm going to eat one.
Because of whatever his thing is.
You guys want one? Time. Okay. We're talking. That's hilarious.
I'm having so much fun right now. This is incredible.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the very, 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 very first episode of the Spill with Dill podcast. I am your host, Dill Croydon. And we're just going to get into it. Right next to me, I have my good homie, my co-host for the show, Eastman.
What's up?
We got Eastman in this bitch. For everyone who doesn't know us, since this is the first episode, Eastman, how do we know each other?
He came up to me at an Exxon Mobil about 8 years ago.
I was down bad.
Yeah.
It was
I'm sorry. No, we've been working on music together. I think we've been working on music together since 2016, so 7 years.
Yeah, I think I like talked to you first 2015, and then from there we just started making music, and then till this day, first person I hit up to be my DJ for my shows. Love fucking making music with him. Always has credits on any album I put out. Fucking solid dude. So we're gonna bring in now the first guest ever on the Spill with Dill podcast. We got our first guest, Fabrizio.
Hey. That's it. There's no like.
Yeah, dude. Like
he teaches schools. He fucking makes beats.
That's right.
And he sings his ass off.
Yeah,
everyone.
Man. Yeah, man. Used
Welcome
to with
to
auto
Fabrizio.
tune only though. With auto tune only.
Yeah. Without you don't want to hear this.
No.
Fucking gross.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
So first guest, man. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
man.
no,
He's
it's cool,
great.
man.
Check him out.
So as the first guest, I brought you guys something which you already know about because we've been talking for an hour and a half already. But it's like, you're welcome to our podcast, dude. We're gonna have an hour and a half conversation before the conversation. So here's the.
I'm already sick of talking to both of you. I want to go home.
I don't like any of you.
So I got you guys for the cameras. I don't know how this shit works. Here you go. I got you guys a letter that says "Spill with Dill." All right. Now it's also kind of messed up that it's "Spill with Dill" because you have Logan here, so it should be like. It should be like
that's extra letters on the name. That's more money. I can't do that.
I feel like it should be like "Spill
Dude, font
with
is
us."
Not cheap.
Yeah.
No budget.
So I'm just gonna give you
New Roman times.
Yeah. So there you go. You can open it now or later, whatever you want.
What do you think? What do you think, Eastman? Do you think we should wait till the middle to open this letter that he wrote for us for the first episode, or should we do it now?
I think we should send it and read this.
Yeah,
now.
read it.
Send
now.
it and read it now.
I've been looking at this for like an hour and a half.
That cost me like $7.42, so you better read it.
Yeah, dude, and he's a teacher, so that's like his whole semester's budget.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to start.
He was supposed to buy colored pencils for the class.
So I just wanted to say congratulations. You might, go ahead.
Okay, so it says hello, handsomes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two.
I added that.
Hello, handsomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put an S.
Yeah, because someone remembered.
No, because it's not just because there's two co-hosts here. All right.
Oh, man. You know what? You're opening up some can of worms I haven't even thought about yet.
All right. So it says, hi, guys, with a little frisky little smiley face and the tongue out.
Yeah.
There's a new little guy to warm your heart.
That's right.
And a whole lot of more happiness to celebrate.
That's right.
Congratulations on your new baby boy.
That's right, man.
With love, Fabrizio.
Fabrizio?
Yeah, so you're going to mispronounce my name now. That's kind of crazy.
Fabrizio, you literally spelled it Fabrizio.
I don't remember doing that.
You did this shit on purpose.
So you asked me on your podcast and then you mispronounced my name.
He spelled it Fabrootio.
Well, good start to the podcast. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to say.
Fabrizio.
Oh, I fucking hate you guys.
Yeah, exactly. This guy can't get a
That
name
was
right.
awesome.
Yeah. So congrats on your new baby boy. The baby boy is the podcast. If you guys didn't catch up,
Dill, we named him.
Yeah,
I named him.
So, Joe, did you grab the money that fell out? There's money, right?
I was a little worried when I didn't see at least one or two Benjamins fall out.
Yeah, man. I got to pay you to be on the podcast. So there you go.
Yeah. By the way, if you're interested in being on the podcast, DMs are open.
Yeah.
Inquire for more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, can I give like a review after this? Like, is there like a feedback section of the podcast for like future guests?
Yes, you can text a number. We actually have a couple people working there. They'll give you a reply within 14 to 24 hours. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, that's a long time.
How have you been? How have you been, Fabrizio?
I've been good, man. I've been good. Yeah, life is kind of crazy, man. I feel like we're all getting older. Yeah. So
we are. And are you still doing music alongside with all the stuff going on, being a teacher and everything?
Yeah. So I guess to like fill everybody in, I've been teaching for 3 years now as like a full-time teacher. It's something I always wanted to do. Like I always wanted to be a teacher. But it kind of happened a little bit earlier in life than I was expecting. Before COVID, the music stuff was going really well. We were playing a lot of shows, like meeting a lot of new people, recording with a lot of artists. And then, once COVID hit, kind of like everything shut down. And so I went and like got my graduate degree. I was like, all right, well, I need to make money. And I always wanted to teach. So I majored in history in college. I've always been like a huge history guy, which is kind of funny because when people like ask me like,
did you major in that?
I did. Yeah. They were like, so you do music. So what did you major in? And I'm like, history. And they're like, what?
Why?
Yeah.
History or music, right? No, it already happened. All of it.
Yeah. So I've
know all the history now, right?
Yeah.
That's what your degree says.
Yeah. I know every fact of everything. But, so I just like got into teaching a little bit earlier, been doing it for 3 years. And to answer your question, like I'm still doing music, but just not at like the same rate that I was previously. I've just kind of shift focus a little bit.
I feel that it's the same thing with me. I'm in between like all these jobs all the time. So like I'm working like early mornings and then always trying to figure out, can't just rest on the rest of it.
Yeah.
You got to like do something towards the music stuff.
Yeah.
If you still want to keep it going at that point.
Yeah.
And I do. So I always got to find some long amount, because it never just takes like 2 hours if you're really trying to go into it. So I always try to find a long period of time in the day that I'm actually have a chance to make something. You know what I mean? And like recently you sent me some stuff.
I did.
And we went back and forth. I got off work and we were sending some stuff back. Yeah. They were really cool. That was really fun.
When?
No, we didn't include Logan in this.
No, what the fuck, guys?
It was literally
tell me.
Dude, so your name's not on the podcast. You're not invited to the
Why
collaboration.
am I here?
Yeah, we're just using the space, dude.
Yeah, that's true. That's fine.
Not true.
I'm getting paid for that at least. I'm actually the only one making money.
Dude, can you
right
go
now.
get me something from your garden? Like, I'm getting hungry, dude. Like, what's going on here?
Dude, I grew some abnormally large cucumbers that have just been keeping me
that's
full
awesome.
For the last 3 days.
Dude.
I've eaten nothing but cucumbers.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw you've been growing them. One was the size of your entire arm.
Dude, got a mandingo.
I mean,
It's
he's
crazy.
got like those aren't like the longest arms I've ever seen. But
No, but
Yeah.
not everyone's built like Gumby.
That's what I'm saying. Like, not everybody's above 6'3", 6'5", actually. So no, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
Oh, this guy. What's it like flying on airplanes in economy class? You broke fuck.
It's funny you say that. I literally just took a plane, an international flight to Aruba. Me and my fiance went a couple weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
And
Sounds
literally,
sick.
when I got in the seat, I was like, I couldn't get my knees like through the freaking like person in front of me. I was like this, and I'm in the aisle seat. So the flight attendant is coming by with like the cart every like 5 seconds. So for 6 hours, my left knee is just, and I'm like, this is bullshit, So yeah, definitely
a little bit of turbulence, and your nose starts bleeding.
Yeah.
Can I recommend something next time you fly a plane? First class.
Mm-hmm.
It's way better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not all of us are as blessed, Logan.
Yeah.
It's like
to be
every
riding
time-
first
have as much
class.
money as
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That's not money.
Ooh, look at me! I run a studio.
Just projecting, wishing I could be in first class too.
I manifested this first class.
It's bullshit that they make you look at them. You ever get on? You have to walk past them and just be like, oh great, look at all these people doing way better than me. Let me go sit and have my complimentary cranberry juice.
And they even have like the
shutters.
Curtains. Yeah, to like make sure like, ooh, get away from those
poor
people. Yeah. You don't want to even breathe their air. Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
They're probably all very bad people.
Yeah, no.
I mean, to be fair, I don't want to breathe anyone's air anyways, so it kind of makes sense.
You're already most fucked up getting on a plane then. That's everyone's air.
It's literally everyone's air.
You're hotboxing just everything.
It's like a Spirit flight that I feel like we're talking about.
Whoa, hey man, don't disrespect Spirit like that, all right? Spirit's got some cheap flights, man.
Yeah, but someone like you sitting in one of those
Spirit
seats, how tall are you?
Spirit, if you want to sponsor me, I'm protecting you.
So everyone, Spirit
scares me, bro.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
6'5".
6'5"?
Yeah.
You're not fucking comfortable in no goddamn Spirit seat.
But can you dunk?
Huh?
Can you dunk?
See, like, we can talk about that off camera. On camera, I can dunk for sure.
All right. So, the older I've gotten, I used to, like, all my friends, I think, are, like, over 6 feet. Like, all my close friends, I think I've projected somehow, being just a 5'8" nobody.
You just go for the tall guys?
Probably, because it's like, I want to feel that.
Yeah,
this is the next best thing.
Yeah.
Because literally, like, you and
hands.
the homie TJ, they're both 6'5".
Yeah, TJ's like 6'4", I think, yeah.
Are you taller than him?
I think a little bit.
Because I thought he told me he was pissed the last time he came back from a physical. He's like, I'm 6'5", I'm too fucking tall.
We might be the same height, yeah.
But it's just fucking tall, and all my roommates are over 6 feet.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to dunk.
Yeah.
Like, that was just always my goal.
Yeah.
And then, the older I've gotten, and the more I've come to realize that's never going to happen, I'm really comfortable being this height. Because I can always find clothes that fit me. Like, no one...
I can't find it. I mean, dude, look at this. I don't know if the camera can see this, right? Like
the high water.
Like this is
dude, those are short.
Yeah. This is you see the okay.
Is that your fiance's jeans you're wearing?
Yeah,
right. Like,
these were the longest size they had at the store, and also the longest tube sock, because you have to have the longest sock so that your skin isn't exposed. Like, this doesn't
show the ankles off. Though?
This doesn't feel
you don't
right,
dude.
Dude.
Show the ankles. That's what I'm.
You harlot.
What do I look like? That's gonna cost you $20.
Yeah, that's 30 lashes.
yeah. $20 an ankle, dude. Yeah. $20 an ankle, man.
Wait, but have you seen that one Mac Miller thing? What you were saying, where he had an interview and he was just like, "I never want to be tall. That would suck. Why would I want to dunk?" Like,
yeah.
That sounds stupid.
Okay.
No, that was me for about 10 years.
I always bring up
about 29, actually, for being correct. I'm just now starting to accept myself 2 days ago. I'll let you know how it goes.
A couple hours ago,
I decided the other day I'm gonna love myself.
No, but dude, I always bring up the height thing because, like, I always break the ice on it when I meet people. Like, it's one of the first things I comment on, because I feel like that's always the first thing people say to me.
It's like, wow,
you know
you're
what I
tall.
mean? Yeah. Like, wow, dude. Like, oh my God. And then I don't even know, like, where to go from there, you know?
Right.
And so
you just dug yourself into a hole every time.
It's just like, wow, you're not?
Yeah.
How's the weather down there?
Yeah, I've got all those jokes down packed, man. I got all those jokes down packed. So, but yeah, I always break the ice with that just to, like, kind of be like, I got to it first.
Yeah, you're late bloomer.
Yeah.
So Fabrizio, when's the last time you played shows? When's the last time you actually got out there in front of a crowd?
Exactly 1 year ago, and like a year ago, September, I think 8th or something like that last year. We were actually there together at the Pocket. We played that show.
Yeah, with Jack in the Way.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember. Don't take that personally.
I do remember that. I do. That's that we had to go. You had to go up all the way up the stairs.
Yeah.
So it was like a spot.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep lying.
That place is awesome.
I'm tight with the bartender there.
She was awesome.
Yeah.
But that place is super cool, and honestly, like, one of my favorite shows I've done. It was a long time ago, but like, in terms of like how they run that place, it was so smooth, and like I feel like at a lot of places that I've been to, it's like not always like that.
Never.
The audio was amazing. They treated us really well. So shout out to the Pocket. Yeah.
It's a sick place. It kind of looks like a townhouse on the outside, but when you get in, there's like, instead of a lobby, there's like a ticket booth. And you get the tickets. You go upstairs. There's a whole venue, right up the stairs.
Yeah,
with a bar and like.
Is it like Adams Morgan area?
No, I actually don't even know.
I don't even remember, dude. That was like a year ago.
I don't know anything about DC. Like all I know is I used to play at Songbird all the time, and that's in Adams Morgan. Yeah. But it's not even there anymore. Yeah.
Oh, and then Union Stage got them or something like that.
My boy Miko's actually performing at Songbird in like December.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm down.
Have you been to the new Songbird?
I haven't. I want to go so bad,
it's
man.
Like, there's like no really reminiscence of the old vibe because like the main stage was in a basement basically, and the ceilings were probably like
super low.
Yeah, and there was a pole.
That pole sucked.
It was so
sick.
hard.
It was cool
though. When there's a pole right next to you, I'd be getting into it and turn around and be like, whoops.
Or but the ceilings are super tall now.
Yeah,
it's a whole different vibe, but it's run really well. The staff there's sick.
It's still.
I don't think Zishan's there anymore though, but everyone remembers him.
Yeah,
just love.
I love Songbird, man. I have nothing but great memories from there. Like they basically, if it wasn't for Songbird, honestly, if it wasn't for you and TJ and your first headliner at Songbird,
that's right.
You guys asked me to open for you, and that kicked off everything. So I owe you guys and I owe Songbird a lot because they gave me my first headliner.
And Zishan was booking us.
Yeah.
And he was hella easy to talk to.
He did one for me too. My first one was the Christmas bash that I did.
Yeah, I remember that. And that's where I met your band.
Yeah.
And that's where I met.
I think you might have met them a little bit before. I think you might have met.
I think I met Ben at
Kevin before that.
I met Ben when I opened for you, which is when I also met Jack. It was the same night.
Really?
Yeah.
Was Jack performing too?
No, he was just in the crowd. We hadn't met yet. Like that was my first time meeting him.
This was in the vinyl room.
Yes, in the vinyl room. Yeah.
So for context, the Songbird had a first floor when you walk in. That the room was a giant room filled with vinyl records that you could go shopping for your vinyls. Yeah. Right next to that was a bar, but there was a little cut off caution tape thing that goes downstairs, which has the real main stage. When we went down there, it was tiny. It was compact. It was like,
but it was sick. It was
so awesome,
sick. We played a lot of shows there,
bro.
We played a lot of shows there.
It was so fun, man. Like it was just such a good feeling. Like that felt like the DC music scene.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and we were like a good part of it too.
Yeah,
it felt like you had a say in it.
It was just all the homies.
I know.
Would go one after the other. Well, was it your show?
Yeah.
Where I DJ'd everyone's set except yours at the
end?
Yeah.
That's how I always set up.
And
my
I was
shows.
on that. And I was right before. So you there was just two people you didn't do it for. I remember because I think one of them was late. And one of them just asked you on the spot.
Yeah, I did. I forgot. It was Jaw-like.
Yeah, it was.
Demo Metro.
Oh my God, they were awesome though. They killed it.
And
yeah, they did.
Yeah, no. So like, because I'm pretty sure it was Neighbors went first, right?
Yeah.
And then MG.
Actually,
you're Jaw-like.
I think you're thinking of two different shows because my first headliner, the way I wanted to set it up was I wanted it to just be like our closest people and like people that got me to that point. So I remember I think it was you and TJ were first.
Yeah.
And then I want to say you got a set on my second headliner.
Yeah.
You got a set at my second one. And then I think MG performed after Neighbors, right?
Probably.
Yeah. And then it was
me.
Because
that was the Christmas one because I had a Christmas hat on.
I did the Christmas one where
was that your show? Though?
Yeah, it was mine, but I had one where I headlined. You played two. Jade played. Casey and Walla played. Do you not remember?
Yeah.
We played a lot of shows there.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
I did do a lot of shows.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
but I definitely I always wanted the headline. I only did 2 headliners at Songbird, which I'm like super grateful for, but I wanted them to be people that like at least a couple of them that I was really close with on the show, you know. I didn't want it to just be like whoever, you know,
just pop out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know,
everyone knew each other.
Exactly. And like it just felt so good. The green room was like a little family room and like everybody in the crowd knew each other and like, you know, communities were mixing, but like we all loved each other. So it was like such a beautiful experience.
Yeah. The crowd would actually be packed.
Yeah, we did
like,
good.
Oh, shit, this isn't even like the other artists in the crowd.
Yeah.
These are like people that came out.
I remember for my first headliner, I think we were like only like 20 or 30 tickets away from like completely selling it out.
What's the capacity? Do you remember?
I think it was like 240.
That's
something like that. It was around there. I remember people being packed out to the back and just being like, wow, this is this is crazy.
Yeah, man. It was a good experience. But, like, yeah, so I guess to kind of go full circle, like, that was my last show was a year ago at the Pocket. Oh. And but what I've been doing is I've been getting into DJing lately. So I've played a couple of DJ gigs this past summer, like nothing like huge, like no venues or anything, but just like parties and stuff. And I have one coming up on Labor Day. I'm doing a pool party at Bretton Woods Country Club, which can be fun. But
I think TJ and his family's part of that joint.
I think they are, yeah. I think I saw TJ's mom there once when I used to work there like as a lifeguard like years ago.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's crazy? His family's been part of that country club forever.
Yeah.
I've been friends with TJ longer than most people.
Yeah.
Right. Never been there.
Yeah. Dude, it's a great place.
Bro.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So I've been getting into DJing because, and this also goes back to your other question, it's easier to do that while working full time.
Right.
Like I think playing shows at venues and practicing with the band is all stuff I love to do, but I just don't really have like the same amount of time to do that.
Exactly.
You know?
And then you never know, like, it's just ideal for the show to be on a weekend or close to it, but you never know if it's going to be something that's like really dope.
Yeah.
That's like that's going to be on like a Tuesday or a Thursday or something.
Yeah.
So, and then you still got to work. Like you still got to do your shit the next day. So
yeah.
This pool party, is it like a private event?
Yeah, it's for members only. They're estimating like about 800 to 900 people, so it's gonna be pretty big.
And none of those members can bring a friend, not even the DJ.
Yeah, no plus one.
Yeah.
So are you gonna also not let me go into Bretton Woods? Did I do something to you guys?
Yeah. I'll just give you like one wire to carry and say you're my wire guy.
I'll be the wire guy.
You can hold the donuts.
Yeah,
dude, I'll bring donuts.
Yeah, man.
Will the security guard like me more than? I don't know how they operate, but
fucking sucky, dude.
Yeah. Guys, he's from Hollow Studios. Yeah. I'm the competitor Full Studios. That's gonna be my thing. Full Studios. Yeah.
All right.
I'll destroy you.
Yeah, right.
How have you been, East, man? How's life been going for you?
Dude, I'm doing well, I'd say.
You just came back from where?
Grenada,
and that was like a
like 20 years, I think.
Damn, out the country?
Yeah, I got like a stamp on my passport as an adult.
Damn.
Moving up.
Dang.
Yeah, one of the artists I worked for named Mark Indigo, he's from there, and
so talented.
He's dope.
I love a lot of his songs, man. Like he's sick. He's a good songwriter.
It's such a small country. It's only like 150,000 people. To put into context, Montgomery County is like,
it's like how many people were in my graduating year.
Yeah. So there's like no crime there because everyone knows each other. You can't hide or anything.
Yeah.
So I think there's like 4 deaths a year. 3 of them are like suicides. It's super peaceful.
Wow.
Like compared to like how much bullshit goes on here. I was talking to some dude from Kingston, right? And he was living there for like 8 years in Grenada, saying how much he loves it because he doesn't have to like fear for his life.
Yeah.
It's.
Where did you stay? Were you just like, were you like fighting for your life there? Did you have like a resort or like?
No.
Where were you
What are
staying?
talking about? Dude, only 4 deaths a year. That's
okay. I was thinking
this place up. He's like,
oh my god.
I was like, oh my god. How did you get gas?
Nah, but it was sick. What was great was that since I was hanging out with Mark and he's from the island, you know, we weren't getting just that basic tourist resort experience. We all had Airbnbs like in like the area where there's Airbnbs.
Yeah.
Does he have like family out there? Or
Yeah,
is
it's hella family. I met his cousins. I met his like closest friends.
That's awesome, man.
Met his mom. I don't know. His mom, she's hella busy, but she like cooked us breakfast one day. Like, you ever had saltfish?
No, but
Never had it.
It sounds something like I'd eat.
It'd be like saltfish, plantain.
Ooh.
Like this biscuit.
Wow.
With the butter.
The butter.
Like,
butter.
It's like real, like, it was like a nice home cooked kind of thing. It wasn't like from a restaurant. The food there was delicious though. If you like Caribbean food.
Right.
I don't know if you like fuck with like roti and stuff.
Yeah.
But
we have a lot of that in India.
What's crazy is that, you know, typically you order roti, it's like on the side.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is they take all the curry, like the chicken, the veggies, they roll it up in the roti. So it's like a wrap.
It's like a
fat ass burrito.
But
baroti. What?
It's a baroti. Yeah, I'm on the thing.
You might need you might want coffee.
Pretty good at what I do, but
there's one thing about Dylan, he's very humble.
Well, the fact that they like invited you and made you a home cooked meal, like they really love you, man. Like that's a huge.
Shout out Mark and the whole family. Yeah. It was great, but I also learned a lot. I love your music, man. Yeah, we all do. It just like when I got home, I was like, oh wow. I'm way more appreciative of what I have.
Yeah.
Right. I walked into a house with central AC and like roads with lines on them, and just, there's no traffic lights out there. They tried setting up one intersection. No one obeyed the law, and everyone was like, "Fuck it, just don't turn them back on." So they're just sitting there.
Like roundabout circles. Is that
they do, and they drive. It's all Japanese imports, like the.
Oh, so they drive in the.
The other, dude, that was so scary. My depth perception was fucked. But what was
like
even
England too, like
But the fuck, like they're right from Japan, so the center console's all in Japanese. Like it took us 2 days of just randomly.
You're dying, you're about to die. But it's like
the fucked up part is that we hit a button and a GPS popped up from its last usage, and it kept telling us to go to this one point. We're like, is there like a body buried here?
Oh my god!
Jeez. But like we figured out how to. Yeah.
One of the 4 bodies. That's messed up. Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's not. Or is it? I don't know.
It's messed up.
Oh man. But yeah, like, and dude, like the backyard had like mango and banana trees just growing. I'm a huge like gardening nerd, so like I could tell the native soil was super rich and like full of life.
They have cucumbers the size of my arm.
Dude, I think I'm the only guy that does that. Like,
you're the cucumber guy.
Yeah, I'm the cucumber guy.
So they got mangoes and this guy's got cucumbers.
Yeah.
Mangoes the size of their bucket.
That's my slogan, bro. Vegetables the size of your arm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo.
Garden of Eastman.
Yeah, write that down. That might actually be.
We all have it on videotape now.
Dude, Garden of Eastman would have been way cooler, man.
For the podcast?
Yeah.
I got an idea for our next podcast.
We're changing the name from to Garden of Eastman.
Yeah, let me ask you something. What is Dill spilling? That's what everybody wants to know.
It's not me, it's you guys.
I actually asked him that question too.
Spilling all the shit that you don't want to say. You're spilling the tea. You're spilling the beans, baby. You're spilling it.
Beans.
So it's spilling on Dylan.
Well, like not on me, but like on the floor, like
so
for everyone to see.
With Dill, it's spill on Dill.
Spill with me because I'm gonna spill with you, dog. Like if you're spilling, I'm spilling.
I'm actually enjoying this interaction. Keep going. It's really fun.
Here, why don't you find a video for us? Let's
see that pen actually.
Huh?
Let me see this real quick.
Oh yeah. Also,
Bliggy.
I'm like kind of tired of just staring at the donuts. So should we like introduce the?
Yeah. So
I am kind of
over
hungry.
here.
Do you guys want a donut too?
Yeah. We got the amazing team from Brighton Entertainment over here. And,
you gonna want one? Come on, yeah. See,
we got some donuts.
Yeah.
We gonna eat some donuts. These are from Fabrizio. He got a big donut.
Yeah. Can I introduce these really quick?
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
Just to let everybody know, Spill with Dill didn't do his research, but I have a song coming out. I have a song coming out on Monday with my best friend Josh Grant. Josh, I love you, buddy. And it's called Late Night Donuts. So I specifically brought donuts to tease my single, and when I brought them, he didn't even know that.
So little does he know, I brought donuts as well. So
I
guess I do my research.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, you said you bought those just to eat. You didn't say that was for his...
Shut the fuck up, Shut up, dog. I brought it because of his thing.
I'm going to eat one.
Because of whatever his thing is.
You guys want one? Time. Okay. We're talking. That's hilarious.
I'm having so much fun right now. This is incredible. You're going to get diabetes.
Dang.
Yeah, dude.
That's the first bomb you're going to drop?
The diabetes, dude. The diabetes.
Oh, my gosh.
Just donuts and Monster. Is that what they feed you?
Hey, man. Look, all right?
That sounds like a fucking...
That's a good diet.
Yeah, like you know what? I don't see much wrong with that.
So you're telling me that if you had the choice between like water and a cucumber and Monster and donuts, you're going to take the water and cucumber?
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let you do your donuts and Monster. We're gonna have a recap in 3 years, and it's just gonna be me on this podcast because y'all are gonna be dead.
Whoa!
Wow. When that happens, I hope you cry, just
man.
at least a little.
For all the future guests, we got a threat from one of the hosts.
Wow. Feel a little attacked.
Yeah. Oh, and just for the record, our wonderful crew here said that they liked my donuts better.
Yeah, our wonderful crew from Bright Entertainments chose Fabrizio's donuts over mine, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Because there's still more donuts.
Yeah, I think all donuts are created equal. You guys really shouldn't draw this weird separation between donuts.
So while we keep on going, Eastman, what did you want to show a video to us? And we're gonna react to this video and we'll show it up on here too. A lot of the time we're gonna get stupid ass videos that go viral or
let's see who texted
funny
me.
or just crazy conspiracy videos, ghost, whatever the fuck.
Do I?
My bad.
Yeah. So when I play it? Are we just gonna...
I'll move this box. You can put it on here and face that there, and then we'll just watch on the screen.
Okay, so...
And then I'll hook you up with the video link if you can put that in. Solid. Like I said, guys, this is our first episode. This is very trial and error, but I am loving the way it's going right now. I love the squad in this room right now.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna pretend that I heard that. I love you too, man.
Spill with Dill.
Spill with Dill. Not East.
Spill with Dill. And Eastman. Spill with Dill.
And the tiniest little font on the thumbnail.
3.
You have to
the number 3 font.
Yeah.
And it's written in yellow, so you can't see.
I'm gonna make a podcast called Spill with Threest. Spill with Threestman. And then he's gonna be the host, and you're gonna be the co-host.
No, I'm the guest.
Oh,
yeah.
dang.
Yeah, dude, just fucking fuck it up, dude.
It's going to be the Eastman Fabrizio experience.
Okay.
And
Whoa.
Like,
Joe Rogan literally is in bed right now, and his eyes just went... The second he said...
I sense a disturbance in the force.
Yeah.
I must take a cold plunge about
I need
this.
I need to start working now.
I got to eat some elk.
While I'm sleeping, someone's working.
Yeah. Can I ask you guys a question really quick?
Yes, absolutely.
If I had another donut, what would you guys think differently of me?
Oh, God, fucking pig.
Huh?
Fucking pig you are.
See? Okay. All right. No, that's fine.
I'm joking.
No, I understand. No, I get it. No, you're right.
No, but you.
No, eat another donut.
Right?
Eat a donut.
Okay.
I want you to eat a donut.
Here, I'll cheers you.
I'm not eating your donuts, by the way.
If you haven't noticed, I'm not
Hold on,
eating
I'm gonna
yours.
go for the pink one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't. No, I can't.
Oh, wow, you got sprinkles on your jeans. Yeah, I saw you trying to wipe that off.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat one of these.
Dylan, did you eat a donut that Fabrizio got yet?
No, but I will. Maybe I should. Maybe I should switch it.
Let it be known.
Well, you can't do that. You made me pick this one up. Oh, you got that, and then put that down so I can...
Here, it's okay. Just eat this one first. Cheers.
God, you're making me fat.
You're already fat. It's okay.
To spill with Dill.
God damn it, Eastman.
To spill with Dill. By the way, Late Night Donuts coming out on Monday. Well, when is this releasing? In a month?
Okay, wait. Let's talk about
your
that.
Your song's gonna be out by the time this comes out.
Let's talk about that. It's
your
new song that you're putting out. What does it have to do with donuts again, specifically?
Yeah. So the song is about. It's just about donuts.
Poor health decisions.
So if this is supposed to be, let's say, house, trap, dubstep type vibe.
Yeah.
How is the song about donuts?
There's just one. There's like one line that's just.
that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah,
that's my question.
Let me explain. So,
did I get you?
Yeah, no. I can explain this. Like I'm a lyricist. So right before the drop, it says donuts. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So
the whole song's actually about battling depression and
yeah.
overcoming your self-doubt. But there's a nice part
British accent. He's like, yeah. So it really actually goes back to my childhood a little bit.
Yes.
Because look, man, like
that was a perfect.
You guys know me. I make very deep music. I make very serious music.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need a break from that.
No, absolutely. I'm a sucker for understanding that.
Yeah. Like, so sometimes I just want to make a song about donuts.
About donuts.
I almost made a song literally last week about ramen because like I was kind of down bad with some money.
Dude,
and I was like,
yeah.
And I had the ramen there, and I was like, I mean, ramen noodles.
You've been on your food grind with music lately. Like, what was that one song you put out like it was maybe a year ago, and it was like
Gelato?
a food. It was like a food title. Well, you've done gelato.
Well, gelato was a weed strain.
But gelato was a food.
Okay.
First.
Yeah, I understood, but
That's
that was not my
extremely
reference.
disrespectful to my Italian heritage. But keep moving.
Okay, wait. What were
Wow,
you saying?
dude.
Which song was it that
No,
I did?
I can't remember. Let me look it up. I have it saved.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah. Let me look it up really quick.
Yeah. While he does that, should we play this song? Or
Yeah.
should we give him a
Well,
second?
we can't.
Well,
Because
actually,
we have to have him react.
we should be respectful to Fabrizio. He is our guest, I guess. And
Cajun freestyle.
I guess he's our guest, but he's like.
It's called Cajun freestyle.
Cajun.
Yeah, Cajun.
freestyle.
Add a little spice that's Cajun.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
That thing was fire, man.
I wasn't part of it, so I don't remember.
Oh,
it, but
God.
And your name is Dill, so like your whole thing is about pickles. Cucumbers?
Not even really a huge pickle guy, but I'll fuck with a pickle every now and then. But
Yeah.
like,
Cucumbers are the catalyst for pickles. You just need a little dill.
Hey, maybe your name should be Cucumber. Spill with cucumber and add a little dill.
wait, I'm just gonna say this. There was one time in like 2017, I was playing a show with Eastman and a couple other people. I think it was it wasn't New Jersey. Maybe it was New Jersey, but actually I'm wrong. This was in Virginia Beach. I was opening up for Felly.
Oh, it's
One of the
Shaka's.
guys at Shaka's. This was 2016. One of the times
That was
I
our
opened up
first
for
show,
Felly's.
right?
I feel
Yeah, our
sick.
first show with
You
Felly.
should, yeah.
We go
I'm worried
there,
about
and
you.
we're there a little bit early with the bands before, getting everything ready. I had a little merch table thing I was doing. And I was talking to the promoter guy, and I was like, he's like, so you're Brown Man? Because at the time I was Brown Man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm Brown Man. And then I'm like, he's with me, he's my DJ. And he's like, so what are you, White Man? And he just looks at Eastman. I was like, so what are you, White Man?
And then I had to be like, no, it's actually Eastman.
No,
He was like,
it's
"That's
actually
stupid."
Eastman.
He like just looked at me like, that's
So wait,
dumb.
so you're not White Man? Your name's Eastman? The fuck does that even...
People,
I didn't even think that your names like overlap like that.
I didn't think about it either until it just
No,
came.
Brown
just-
Man was a thing of the past, but this is that time during the show.
God.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm having so much fun right now. This is incredible.
okay. So, when did you get your first kiss?
Next question.
I'm not doing this again. I just relived the most traumatizing high school experience.
Well, we should redo that part again too, then, because now it's just all right, we'll redo that. So I'll ask a new question.
I was 16, so I went, don't.
Yeah.
Dude, I was terrified. Nobody was gonna want to touch me for like ever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't know how to talk to girls.
That's a genuine fear at that age.
Okay.
Oh wait,
All right. So new question.
Sorry.
How
the mic's not.
for you being you're Italian,
Yeah.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like to be in
Italian.
like a huge family of people.
Yeah.
How did
Oh,
they
yeah.
feel about your music and you like pursuing something something that seems so unattainable?
Yeah, that's a good question. So at first, like, okay, so I started doing music when I was like 16 years old.
Right.
I was,
same.
yeah, like 15, 16 years old. So I think at first my parents were kind of just like, you can do this as long as you continue your education.
Right.
Which I think is a really big reason why, like, I've carried through with, like, you know, studying history, which is like outside of music. I got my master's degree a few years ago. Like, I followed through with that stuff because I think.
Did they tell you that's why? They're like, you have to at least have this under your belt?
No, it wasn't really like that. Like, it was kind of like at first, right? They were like, you know, you can do this stuff for fun, but you really need to focus on school, right?
Right.
And then as like they saw that it was like such a healthy outlet in my life, like they saw that it was actually like helping me, like just like grow up and mature, right? They were like, okay, we understand. I think that I took that like pressure to like, you got to do good in school in like a positive way. Like I tried to make it something that would actually benefit me, right? I think a lot of people, which is like probably why I'm a teacher, like it's a big reason why I tell my students, like, you know, you can still pursue your education and also chase something that you really want. Yeah. Obviously it's very difficult to do, but it's definitely still possible.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, you were like, well, I still need to pay shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have to. Like, that's not going to stop just because you have a dream. You have to fucking execute.
Yeah.
You have to.
Exactly. Like you still have bills to pay.
have bills to pay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But besides that, it's like, was when you were growing up and they said that, was it kind of like a like you said earlier just now, it's like they kind of saw it as like, oh, well, he likes it. He does that. But you have to do. Is that something that really stuck with you? Like you were like, oh, well, they'll never fucking accept me unless I actually get this education part down.
I don't think it was like an acceptance thing. I think it was more so like I could tell, I knew where they were coming from. I knew that they were looking out for me. Like that's the way I took it. Because so both my parents immigrated here. I'm like first generation in my family.
Same here.
So the lives that my parents had when they immigrated to the United States was not like super easy. It was like, you know, my dad pretty much had nothing when he came here, and he, you know, his father passed away when he was 18 years old, and he had 3 other younger siblings he had to take care of. He was the oldest. So he like didn't have, you know, he barely spoke English when he came here, and he had to like figure it out. So his understanding of education is like it's a way for you to have safety. It's a way for you to make money and be stable, right?
When he got here, did he come here like later on in life, or did he have that education behind him and get it here?
He came here from Venezuela before it became like completely, you know, run by a dictatorship. You know, like nowadays it's nothing what it used to be. So they escaped Venezuela basically.
Right.
And when he came here, he didn't have really that big of an education background. Like he, you know, he knew some things, but the American school system is way different.
Way different, yeah.
So when he came here, he was 16 years old and spoke no English and went to school in PG County and just had a really bad experience, like the way he was treated, just for like being an immigrant and not really speaking English well. And, you know, obviously times have changed now, but back then, like that was hard. Yeah, you weren't going to fit in.
My dad can relate a lot to your dad. It was the same exact thing for me. Like, you know, he didn't have much growing up. His dad died when he was 6, and like he had 7 brothers, like, and he was like maybe the 3rd to the oldest, but he was the one kind of like, a lot of them still lived in India, and he just made it out to he just like pushed through and made it out here. That's why I have such respect for like immigrant parents. Like, no one will know how fucking hard it was to fucking
I'll never
get
know.
in here and create a life,
right?
Like an entire life.
Exactly. Like, yeah. So when they like were pushing education on me, I didn't really take it as like I did at first. Like I got defensive when I was like younger and more immature. I was like, oh, you just don't understand, right? But I think as I got older,
sorry to cut you off. Are you the youngest or
I'm the oldest?
And out of how many?
Out of 2. So it's me and my sister.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of pressure probably on being the oldest.
Well, and in Italian like tradition, like the first son also carries a lot of kind of like pressure. Yeah. My parents, like I said, like I speak highly about them, and I don't really like, I don't see like how they like raise me in a negative way. I think I did before, like when I was younger, I would like feel a lot of pressure, but I think I've kind of just like turned it into like, okay, I understand why you guys are this way. Right. You know, or were that way.
I think it's the same thing. Like my sister, who's I'm one of 3. I'm the youngest. My sister is the middle. She chose a life of like, you know, she did everything by the book. She's like went to law school, did everything else like that. And then, like, me being the youngest, who's just like, I'm gonna fucking rap. Like, I'm gonna fucking rap.
Yeah, I get it.
Shit.
I get it. Yeah.
I'm out here fucking slanging. What's up? Come on.
So did you feel that? Did you feel that pressure growing up?
The thing is, like, my parents, like, I have nothing bad to say about them. Like, my dad was so supportive of like music because like he got me guitar when I was like 8 years old. Yeah, it was a first act guitar. That's if you know what those are, those are like the small ones for kids. Yeah. And he was trying to learn at the same time, but never got through it. My mom's and everyone on her side of the family plays guitar. Like it's like been a thing. So when I was young, I used to like write little stuff in like a composition notebook and just like make little like riffs that I would do. And then like he noticed that like a lot. Like I thought I was doing it pretty sneakily, like, but he was like, he noticed it. And then like come around when I wanted to make it serious, like he like getting out of high school, I went to MC for a little bit. Yeah, and I fucking hated it.
You did?
Hated it.
Dang.
Biggest fucking,
I liked MC.
Did you go to MC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just, I realized within the first, like, I went for a semester and a half, and I was like, no, like, I can't. Like, this isn't it. And, like, so I went to Omega at the time, right after that.
Omega's a production school?
My dad was willing to, like, I hope you got to pay back the loans and everything. Like, you got to, but, like, this is what you've always fucking done. I haven't seen you ever show interest in anything else in your life besides this. Like, and then I was like, well, yeah, this is what I want. So then he's like, yeah, we'll help you out. You got to pay the fucking loans. So, I mean, I'll be doing that till I'm fucking... I'm sure you know we both went to the same school. We'll be paying those loans back for probably.
I just pretend they're not there.
Yeah, I just pretend they're not there, and just let the bank take it out when it's time.
See, but that's like, the thing though. Like not so like you had a bad experience at MC, right? Like, well, not a bad, but you just didn't like fit.
It just wasn't me because like I already had 4 years of that in high school.
Yeah.
Realizing this, like I learned what I needed to learn. Yeah. And, like, some of the other things just weren't, like, there. But, like, out to restart that 4-year chain, it was just kind of like, I sat there, I'm like, this is a repeat of what's been happening. And now I'm 18, like, I got to fucking get out of there. Like,
see, like, this is exactly, like, when I give my students guidance, like, I am not the kind of teacher to tell them they have to go to college. Because I don't, as much as I value education, like,
I value it.
Yeah, and as much as I had a good experience, right? Like, I don't tell my students, like, you have to do that because there's other paths. Like,
I think that's wildly unfair to make a 17 year-old decide.
Yeah. Like, what do you know at 17?
I went to
like,
college.
Thinking back at 17, I didn't know dick.
Dude.
Like,
I just wanted to get out of the state.
Yeah.
Like, so I went to Rhode Island, and then I was studying, like, international relations.
Yeah.
And just one day I'm sitting in, like a socioeconomic class discussing, like, the geopolitical status of Russia and China over the last 80 years. And I was like, what am I doing here? Why did I spend all this money?
Exactly.
Then I lost my scholarship, and they're like, all right, get fucked.
Yeah.
You're just like, I don't belong here.
I don't know.
What's
I gotta go back to Kansas, Toto. This ain't no fun no more.
Click the Air Forces twice. You'll end
Take
up
me back, Mo. Take me back, Mo.
Take me
I want to go back to the DMV.
So you know what's funny is, like, you saying, like, the geopolitical whatever, I was like, oh shoot, that sounds awesome. Like, that's the kind of kid I was. Like, I get hyped about that stuff. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, I know.
Numbing.
I know.
My
For a
brain
lot of people it is.
Just turn on screensaver mode for an hour and a half every day.
With that being said, with parents and everything, it was always so fucking fun being in the studio when he was living at his parents' crib with the basement studio.
Oh my gosh, man! That
Mrs. Caldwell, I even have it in couple or a song maybe. Where she was just so nice, like invite us in. She'd come down while we were recording, she'd bring smoke
snacks.
A little something, and then hang out. She'd even make us dinner. Like, hey, do you guys want to come up for dinner? Like, and we're in the middle of a song. We're like, oh, that's amazing. Like,
for anyone who hasn't been or who wasn't at, like, the old Eastman studio.
Oh,
like,
that was such a vibe for me. Like, your
Eastman
parents
are so sweet.
Your dad is such a king, and your mom is such a sweetheart.
It was so sweet, and like, just honestly, so many good memories there. Like when all of us that who are still close today, like, all of us started, like, basically in your parents' basement.
Yeah,
like
all of us.
That was the hub.
That's true.
Like,
I think I mixed one of your.
You mixed a regular thing.
Yeah.
Well, we tried it, and then I was absolutely gonzo beans in the studio booth, and then we just I was like, I can't sing.
Nah, I think you just decided to record at your place.
Yeah.
And then
I sent you.
Well,
you have a very specific vocal chain.
I do.
Yeah. You have a very specific vocal chain. That's the thing. Like, even if you recorded me, I would try to do it, and I would try to match it. But you probably wouldn't like it because yours is so specific to how and it works perfectly.
Yeah.
But, like, yours is so, like, specific.
I learned how. Not learned how to sing. I don't know how to sing, but I taught myself singing.
Stop saying that shit.
I taught myself how to do it through
It's a
auto-tune.
regular thing.
Yeah. Like, I just loved the sound of autotune, and when I was starting to sing, like, that's all I cared about. I just wanted to have that super robotic voice.
But the thing about it is, like, some people use autotune, like, they think it's a safe haven, like, something like, oh, it'll just save me. It doesn't matter how I sound. You use it in the effect that, like, no, it's supposed to, like, amplify what I'm doing. Not fix what I'm doing. It's supposed to, like...
Oh, it fixed.
Well, Well, auto-tune will, but you're using it in
you're using it as an instrument.
Yeah, exactly.
You're playing an instrument. You're not. You don't record a raw vocal and you're like, I'm gonna slap auto-tune on there.
Yeah, you're using your voice.
You go into it and you figure out what notes you're gonna hit.
Yeah,
through auto-tune.
Yeah, that's a whole level.
That's a whole different form of artistry than just like
going back. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for TJ, I wouldn't have been working with either of y'all.
I don't think so.
I think we met at Indigo first, but
it's because
we made a beat together actually.
Yeah, we did.
But after that, it wasn't until you and TJ started working together.
Yeah,
Gnarly Thomas.
I miss that guy so much, man.
Yeah, legend. I met Gnarly when I was 13 years old because we used to skateboard at Olney Skate Park and Gaithersburg Skate Park every day. Like he'd be with me and my boys, and we would all just leave the skate park, skate around I have the reason I know Gaithersburg grounds, not because I've lived here for so long, but literally I've skated every single street there has been.
TJ's the reason I know what a skate community is and just the whole culture behind it and how deep it is. Yeah. Bro, we would go, I'm used to, I'm an only child. I stayed in the house most of my life. And it wasn't until, music, I started actually, having friends over and shit. I think my folks are really excited about that.
That's cool, though.
I mean, yeah.
But, I would hang out with TJ. Did that ever
make you anxious? All these, now you got all these artists hitting you up.
Sometimes, but, I think they were just stoked that I was, trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it work.
How is it right now in this studio that this is your house in your studio. You live in it. So it's you have so many people hitting you up.
I don't own this house. I'm not up that.
Yeah. Well, this
I am renting this house.
This is where you rest your head at night to go to sleep. And then
I do not own this
what's
house.
it like when any day, for this being your work, your career, you wake up and someone's ready to go to work at your house? You have to be ready when you can't even get much space.
I mean, in the beginning, it was an adjustment. Now I'm used to it because it is, my office is literally 3 steps from my bedroom, basically.
Right.
And it can get daunting because I think there's something to be said about having a home base, your residence, and then having the ability to go out to where you work. You go to the restaurant you work at, you go to the school you work at, you go to the grocery store. I've somehow built a self-sufficient house where I don't really need to leave again, and I don't like it.
So you'd rather be inside.
I'm trying to get out more. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So
no, I feel that.
But besides that, this is a goal I've had to start once I got out of mom's basement, move into a house, build a studio in it, and then the next level hopefully is to have a retail area, an actual, the vault.
Yeah.
Right.
Or something.
Where you can travel to it. Yeah.
Or something
Yeah. I mean, there's an actual psychological thing there with having the separation between house and work.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
And that's why I think my sleep schedule is so fucked because I will just mix a song at 4 a.m. because I'm just awake.
Yeah,
It's I don't really need to set an alarm. I will just wake up and go downstairs.
You make your own schedule. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so and that sounds cool on paper until you realize, it's all on you.
Yeah.
And then if you fuck up and you don't have rent for that month, you're like,
it's because
I didn't work hard enough.
I wasn't bossing up enough.
Yeah, so all that, I feel like that's helped me grow for sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm eating homegrown cucumbers in a homegrown studio.
All right, let's move real quick.
Oh, we gonna play this?
Yeah, this is what you chose.
Yes. Okay.
So we're gonna watch this.
I'm a little bit I'm a little bit scared about.
I am too. I don't even know what this is. This is a video that it's a video that Eastman chose, and we're gonna watch.
Quick context: this is my new favorite artist. My boy Mike put me on to her. Her name's Sexy Red. She's from St. Louis, Missouri.
Sexy Red.
And
you should put it on here so we can all see.
But it's it's one of those things where
tilt it down a bit.
Where you're afraid to be attracted to her. She'll probably beat the shit out of you or rob you or both.
I'm trying to get my pussy fed.
Coochie stretched, I believe.
I'm trying to get my coochie stretched.
She has a whole.
I feel you, girl.
She has a whole library of songs like this. She has a homie who's like, yo, that pussy's so good, that's why your bitch stay pregnant. Art.
I mean, this looks like a lot of fun.
No,
your students are gonna love this.
Yeah,
we got a bounce house. It
Yeah.
is perfect.
Fabrizio students are gonna love this segment.
So this song is called "Female Gucci Man."
Dang, this is a pretty packed party. You said St. Louis?
Yup.
Gucci man, female Gucci man.
Just listen.
This is your new favorite artist.
Wait, she does have his flow a little bit.
What the fuck?
She was like, I don't want a relationship. I just want dick.
I don't wanna hang.
I would risk it all for this woman.
Are you kidding me?
I
I
would
would
risk
never
it all.
imagine this is the woman that you would.
I want to go to St. Louis now really badly.
So for everyone out there,
Oh,
Eastman's open. Eastman's open.
free my baby daddy because they're hating on him.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Big ass diamond chain.
Well, this is like
what I claim.
this is like overwhelming. There's a lot.
Yeah,
going on
there was
here.
a lot.
Don't you
Yeah.
feel overstimulated right
Whoa.
now?
Yeah, I gotta like take a
Yeah, I
second.
need to go
Nah.
run a fucking.
That's like
marathon
all of her
right
videos.
now. That
Yeah.
And all of her songs. You're like, whoa.
Just kind of like opening this segment with just like boom. Here
I'm
you
trying
go.
to get my coochie stretched, bro. Like,
Eastman,
shout out Sexy Red.
He
I
does
love
grow
her.
cucumbers, so there you go.
Bro. Speaking of which, is
Yeah.
anyone one other slice?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, man. It's a good cucumber.
You want a slice?
Yeah, slice me up. Okay.
Female Gucci man, big ass diamond chain, real hood shit.
How
Yeah.
we doing? We got like how much longer? Maybe like how much we looking over here? Good 8 minutes.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
we can finish this out with a
Yeah.
good combo.
Yeah, man.
First of all, I just want to thank you again for being here, man, for the first ever fucking episode of Spill with
Thanks,
Dill.
guys. Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
I love my homie. I know you think we don't love you anymore, but we do. My co-host Eastman.
Yeah,
We love this guy. Go hit him up for the wet.
yeah.
Wet.
For the wet.
Can I say a couple things?
Yeah, let's do it. We got 8 minutes. Let's get it.
Hit up Eastman. Hit up Hollow Studios because I've known Eastman for like almost 10 years now. I think it's 10 years.
2013.
Yeah,
It's been 10 years.
and I can attest that you will be working with somebody who cares about you. So that's what I wanted to say about Eastman.
Wow, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I agree with him.
and as much as I'm making fun of the Hollow Studio name, I love it. So
Yeah. I just want to also shout
Um,
out, since it's the
yeah.
first episode, I want to shout out the Brighton Entertainment
Yeah,
people
shout
that
out to
help
you guys,
out.
guys.
Z Brighton and
And
everyone
Y'all
else.
killing it.
and I like
Um,
them because they like my donuts better. So that's cool.
Yeah, they like your
Yeah.
donut.
You passed it.
I wanted to say
Dickhead.
something about you too as well, Dylan. Can I say something about you too? Yeah.
Sure.
As for Dylan, man, we've had some good times together, dude. We've known each other for like 8 years now. Because I think I met you like right after I met
Yeah.
Eastman.
About so.
And
Okay.
yeah, go listen to his music. Dylan puts his heart and soul into his music. I know you do. And I think you guys are gonna do some cool shit with this podcast. I think it's really cool. think you
I
guys are doing
fucking
some
love
cool
you,
stuff,
bro.
man.
Thank you
Love
for being here.
guys. Yeah.
But since we still have some, we're not gonna outro on that. We're gonna have
Yeah.
one little last conversation.
sounds good.
What's something crazy we can ask real quick? Let's see here. See, we covered up you being a sexy professor. We covered up family. We covered up everything else.
Yeah.
You did mention earlier fiance. When's the big day?
Yes.
When's
Yeah,
the
I'm
big
glad
day?
you asked. Yeah. my wonderful fiance Christina. We are getting married.
She's an amazing woman. I'm so happy for you, man.
She is, man.
Way
Thank
cooler
you.
than you.
Yeah, 10 times cooler than you.
True, actually.
Like.
True, yeah. Yeah, we're like super excited. We're getting married in March. Yeah.
March?
Yeah.
Okay, creeping up.
I know. We've been together for 4 years now. And yeah, if it wasn't for her, I don't think I'd have like an ounce of the success that I have today.
You're probably my
up,
closest homie who's actually like been, with their partner for a long time and then like engaged.
Yeah.
Like kind of like how my parents did it.
Yeah.
So like, you're 28?
Yeah.
27? Yeah.
28.
So like we're a year apart.
So am I.
Yeah.
We're the same age.
Yeah.
We're all like a year apart. What's that been like? Actually, like, cause the whole hookup culture and just everything's on dating apps these days.
Yeah.
Fucking
like
sucks.
what's like from the like the inside now looking out.
Yeah.
What's that like?
I would say if I could tell people like what I think is the best thing ever, it's being in a relationship that's as serious as an engagement. Like I am loving it. It's like the best thing I've ever had, and I truly mean that. I think there's something really valuable about staying committed to the person that you genuinely think is the right person.
Yeah.
I think that is extremely undervalued in our culture today. Mm-hmm. I think we're shifting into like you said, like the hookup culture and all that. I mean, that's been a thing, but I think it's like hyper accelerating now.
Yeah.
And I don't judge anybody like that thinks that's what's best for them. That's great. Mm-hmm. But in terms of my experience, like I would not have it any other way.
That's dope, man. I'm glad.
Right.
You look hella happy.
Man.
You
look healthy. You
Thanks.
look happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see you in the state we saw you in.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I know I've been in worse states. You guys have seen me in worse states.
Dude, we've all seen
Fabrizio crack era was insane.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Fabrizio.
I'm kidding. I only found him under a bridge once. But
you fucking troll.
I had to get your shit together. First period starts in 3 hours.
Their first period.
Yeah. Oh my god, man.
Mr. Dizarao?
Yeah.
Was it
Mr. Dizamadio?
Mr. Dizamadio is being weird today.
Damazio.
Yeah.
Fabrizio.
The other thing I was gonna add on to that too is like I know that like not everybody finds that like right person, right? And like what does that even really mean?
It takes a while.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think you might it might be there, but things happen in life.
Yeah, so exactly. And like I would say I think it can be really defeating if you've like been dating for a while and it hasn't worked out and like people let you down or whatever. It's extremely defeating. Right. But I guess I always had the mentality of like there is eventually going to be something, right?
Yeah,
like,
right? It has to be.
Yeah,
I mean, if you weren't thinking like that, then it probably never would.
Exactly. So it's all about your attitude, I guess.
Definitely.
But,
I have that same hope for my music career.
Same.
Right now, not for like...
Might take a little bit longer for me to find that girl.
My 200 monthly listeners will say otherwise. Okay?
Right.
Shout out the 2 monthly
How we doing
listeners.
How we doing? We think we should close this out now?
Yeah, good.
All right. Well, once again,
it
was super fucking fun to have you as the first ever guest on the Spill with Dill podcast.
I love you guys.
Eastman, my guy as always, who is always going to be my fucking co-host here.
That's all I am, is just a fucking co-host.
And we have our first guest, Fabrizio, but do not be surprised if he hops in with us for a couple more episodes coming in, just to have him as someone that talks with us.
Yeah,
we got to do this again.
Once again, thank you all for joining in with us. This is the very first episode of Spill with Dill podcast, and we got a lot more coming, so stay tuned.
Sweet.
We out.
Yay. That was fun.
Oh, your hat hair. Damn, you got the helmet head, boy.